Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening and welcome. My name's Richard Ishwood. I'm a registered nurse and I work from my clinic in the UK, which is called No More Earwax in the northwest of England. Welcome to episode 44. I'm going to start doing it that way, there's too many to keep doing that with. So this chap came to see me yesterday and he had two pretty full ear canals. Before I forget, stay tuned to the end because I had a request in one of the comments on yesterday's video. It's a little treat for you at the end. Nothing to do with ears at all. But you'll stay tuned to the end and I've got a couple of pictures to show you about something that happened in yesterday's video. If you remember, if you've already seen it, you'll remember something happened at the end that I had to rush off. The pictures at the end of the video are to show you why I had to rush off. There was a bit of a noise in the background, so some of you might already know. Now this one, it was incredibly dark and impacted, as you can already see. Looks like there's a bit of a glare on the skin there. What happens, you have to turn the exposure and the brightness up quite a bit. When it's this dark, it can be quite tricky to see. So you've got to turn up the exposure to make the plug not look quite so black, so it's easy to get hold of. But obviously it makes the skin around it, and sometimes the hairs, it makes them glare a little bit because obviously it makes it a lot brighter. There's a fair amount of hairs matted inside this plug as well, as you can see. Now it's not too deep, thankfully, not too tricky, but as you can see, I've had a bit of a battle with that one and it's not letting go. So gone in with a trusty old olive oil, so you can just see a few glistening edges there that I've put a couple of squirts of the olive oil spray in. And as you'll know, if you've watched all of these before, if not, what it does, it softens up the surface of the wax, so it allows you to get a good seal of it. Also lubricates the canal wall, so when you get hold of it, you can start to pull it and slide it out more easily. Also lubricates the tube, stops the wax getting blocked inside it. There's a few bends in your ear, if you don't know, and that's the reason why you'll see me jiggling it up and down, sometimes side to side, because for a start it lifts it off the canal wall, separates it, but then helps to kind of walk it along the canal wall. So you can see just at the side of it there, there's a smooth area there, and that's the bit that was attached to the canal wall. So the oil has kind of separated it, and we've walked it out, and out she pops. Another little wax baby safely delivered after quite a short ear labour today. That was a good one. So, yep, nice, clean, shiny ear after that. A few hairs left in there. I'm not going to go fishing after those. The other one is quite a bit softer. You can see it's been well oiled before they'd come. So there's this sheet of skin at the bottom here, and you can just see it jump up there. And again, what it can do sometimes, as it did this time, it can make the tube squeal. It's called clarinetting. So that sheet of dead skin, it's popping into the tube, and it's violently flapping around. Which makes a loud squeal, so that's why I had to come out then. Also I had to turn down the exposure on it, so this is a bit darker because it's a sheet of skin. You can see it there. When the camera's brighter, the light's brighter, it glares and reflects off. It makes it a bit harder to see again, so that's why this is a little bit duller. But we've just peeled away that skin from the base of the canal wall, and this little lovely chunk popped out from behind it. Just got a little bit stuck on its way out there, and another little wax baby safely delivered, short labour. It's actually bigger than I thought that one was. Left a bit of staining around the outside. It's just a combination of the oil and a bit of the softened wax. Couple of plugs there, you can see all the matted hairs inside that. Not huge, but enough to cause you a problem if they're in your ear. So this treat I've got for the bottom, at the end, sorry. So you remember I got interrupted by some dogs when I was recording my last video at home, and it was these two shouting. That's Penny, she's 5, and this is Ralph, he's 1. He's a right idiot. And earlier this year we had all these, that side or that side, I don't know. They've all gone now to lovely homes. But yeah, it was quite an experience for the families. And if anyone's ever thinking of breeding, it's easier having actual children than it was having these things. Don't get us wrong, they brought us a lot of joy. And a little bit of money paid for half a holiday. But oh God, never again, never again. Anyway, somebody did ask in the comments, I heard your dogs barking in the background, can you show us a picture of them? So here they are. and you've got bonus dogs at the end. You've got a lovely litter of pups, cockapoos. That was the second litter, actually. Bit of a happy accident, these ones. Penny came on heat a lot sooner than we were expecting her to, and Ralph, nature takes over sometimes, because they'd already had one litter, so this is definitely second and last. Not doing it again because our Ralph has been seen to put it a polite way. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching for now. Stay tuned. The next episode is going to be it's a belter. It's I'm not sure whether it's keratosis obturans or not. It's borderline. It might well be, or just 40 years worth of impacted cotton bud use. But this was quite an interesting one, because we did get a bit of bleeding in this one, which don't happen often. But I'll try and upload that before the end of the week. If not, it will be early next week. But for now, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.